Hey everybody, hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to Let's Play Chronicon. So we spent last episode grinding for lesser runes, and we got quite a few of them. We've got 5 plus about 13 to go. So this episode we're going to be going back into the Lesser Rune grind by doing some regular dungeon anomalies. I won't make the mistake of doing elite anomalies because I learned, I keep making this mistake and I keep forgetting, but hopefully I have learned for the final time that elite dungeon anomalies give you rune stones, which is a crafting material, and not the actual runes themselves. So we're going to be doing some of these, and hopefully we'll also be making some progress on materials for our last two beasts that need upgrading. And also, last episode I set a 30-minute timer. We just did however many anomalies I could, and then we stopped. This episode, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep going until we're done, and we're gonna try and knock this out in this episode. Let me just take my elixirs. Also grab my water because my throat is still a little bit dry and scratchy. I do love a good drink of water, and let's not waste too much time. Let us just jump right in, confirm once again that we are on the correct anomaly screen, giving us random lesser runes. So let us go right in. And this one is not an ice area, so we don't need to worry about smashing the terrain to pick up clear ice. Although, like, there are ice enemies on the screen, but sadly they do not give us clear ice. I don't think. I think these ice chewers are beasts, and they only give us beast materials, if they drop anything at all. So we're not gonna worry too much. We're already already 2/3 of the way through. Just gonna run my loot circle got disabled. I missed some stuff. I'm not even gonna worry about it. In fact, now that I've hit 100, I'm not even gonna stop to shoot enemies. I'm just gonna, where the hell is we walked right past the exit. It is up here. So I guess I will pick up some of the loot I left behind. Alright, let's be quick. So with the 13 lesser runes to get, and with 2 of them dropping per level, it would seem that we would need to do... Okay, we need to go back and switch out our beast because we're fighting Fey enemies. It would seem that we'll need to do 6 anomalies to get everything done. Hopefully we get a lot of Fey dust from these guys. It seems like a bit of a bigger level based on how far away the exit is compared to the entrance. So I don't know if we'll be lucky enough to get all 101 bits of it that we needed, but should still get a good amount. Although not finding too many more of those enemies. Found one nice group of them, but then these other enemies are just irrelevant. Here's another group of Fey enemies, so we did not get the large crowds of them that I was hoping for. But I will, even though we're past 100%, I will peek in here just to see if we've got any Fey enemies. Nope. So I'm not even gonna bother. I'm just gonna run straight to the exit. And what sort of enemies do we have here? I thought these were sandworms for a second, but no, it's just a giant version of a different enemy. And more Fey enemies. So that's good. We got a few more of those. Ooh, quite a few of them. Quite a few of them. Okay. Alright. Another nice group of them over here. Alright, more of them over here. And scoop up the resources. Now come up here. We're getting close to 100%. And another group of them over there. Alright, so that is the last floor. We're now going to rush for this boss. Not even going to bother dodging his attacks. Just going to pick up the runes and we're going to run back. How full is our beast's inventory? Not that full. So what we're going to do is, excuse me. We'll just sell some stuff to create some space. Ooh, I've got some nice rare crafting materials from a, you know, anomaly type that doesn't normally give you those, so that's nice. And with our beast, we can also sell any garbage that he might have picked up. And we'll transfer. You know what? We'll just sell as we go along. It'll save us a bit of headache later on. And I'm still holding on to that potentially glitched quest item. Let's pop elixirs again. Ooh, and oh, let's check. Ooh, we did make progress. But I'm gonna put my ice beast on just because that's my default. Alright. And would you look at that ice level? Ice level. This is beautiful. This is wonderful. Although thought maybe I saw Fey enemies, but it doesn't really matter because even if they're war Fey enemies, I was always gonna stick with the ice beast on a level where we can get probably the most difficult and tedious material to grind up, which is of course the clear ice that you get from destroying the terrain in ice levels. Alright, and without even intending to, I've got a bit of a kill streak going on. Irrelevant though, because this is a lower level area, so, you know, not really a thing that interests us. I guess we get the odd several 100,000 crystal reward for getting a decent sized kill streak, but really it's not really going to do too much for us. But it is going to slow us down a little bit because I am taking my time, and of course this is a bigger level as well, which is actually kind of good because it means we should be able to get quite a bit of ice. Getting some items as well. So it's good that we did our selling before we came in here. And we are at the exit, but nowhere near 100%. So we're just gonna go around again and shoot down some enemies, pick up some ice, all of that good stuff. Getting great crowds of tiny enemies. This would be nice to get in a proper endless anomaly, but we got it here in this low level area, which is forever stuck at Mythic 15. Which it's fine, I guess. Experience grinding is not what we're doing, so so it's okay. Alright. Alright. Making sure that I pick up all the little bits of ice that I can see. Because this is a darker area, or like maybe it's a nighttime ice map, it is easier to see the bits of ice lying on the ground, as opposed to the daytime ones where it's so bright that you basically can't see anything. Alright. I think we have just about done everything in that level, and now we are in level 2. Level 2. I think those rootlings might be Fey enemies, but of course, we're not gonna... Yeah, they are Fey. While one of them was still alive, I was able to see its list of attributes, and it did say Fey, but of course we're not gonna worry too much about switching our beast over, because we do want to stick with the ice beast in the incubator just to pick up all the ice that we can, because ice levels, you're not always guaranteed to get an ice level. In fact, in a few of my sessions, I believe I've gone pretty long stretches of time without finding a randomly generated ice level anyway. Like, if you wanted to, you could always go to the expedition if you really needed some ice, but I'm hoping it doesn't come to that. I'm hoping that I can... Another big level, which is kind of good, but also kind of means that this is going to be a longer video if we have a lot of these long levels. Anyway, let's carry on. And what do we have going on here? Not a lot. We're getting close. Oh, those guys just exploded. Okay, let's try and not get lost amid the chaos that is on the screen right now. Not that there's any danger of dying, but I just don't want to make sure that I'm not leaving any ice on the ground is the main thing that I'm worried about, and it is a bit tough to do that with all of this excitement. Alright, let's carry on. I am gonna do not necessarily a full clear, but just like a full lap of this level, just to make sure I'm picking up as much ice as I can. Alright. Oh, we are at capacity with our beast. This is another issue that happens with these large areas, is that your inventory fills up really quickly. Excuse me. And that's why there's so many items just lying on the ground. I'm not gonna backtrack to pick up all of them. I would if there were true legendaries on the ground, but I'm not gonna do it for just regular items. We're not crystal farming. We are rune farming, and we're gonna stick to that. Mainly, I just want to pick up all these bits of ice. And I'm sure there are more in parts of the level that we haven't gone, corners that we haven't touched. But the main parts, I think, have been hit, so I don't want to waste too much time. I am going to go level 3. And this looks like it might be a smaller level, at least based on how close the exit looks compared to the entrance, although maybe it's one of those where it only looks close, but, and when you try and get close to it, it's actually not connected and you have to go around in some kind of weird convoluted way. We'll find out. We'll find out as we start going towards it, but it seems we're getting decent progress on our anomaly, like the anomaly progress bar, and it does in fact look like the entrance was close to the exit. But it was almost too close in the sense that we got to the exit and we're still not really close to actually completing the anomaly. So we're gonna have to do a bit of running around, which we would have done anyway because this is an ice level and we want to pick up as many of those materials as we can get. Alright, oh, there's quite a bit more of this level here. But let's just run through, mainly just picking up the ice, not really worrying about enemies. And now let's go to the exit and the beast still has some space. Yeah, let's go to the... Oh, we still haven't hit 100%. I am genuinely amazed. How many more enemies do you have to kill? I would have thought for sure we would have hit 100%. Well, now we have. So let's go and do the boss now. Yeah, this is a big one. This one took a lot of time. Necrosis has not put up much of a fight, as you'd expect. And another couple... And our beast is once again full, so we can't leave here without picking this stuff up. Excuse me, are gonna have to send the beast. We are gonna have to send the beast. Now let's take our one-way portal back. Let's do our selling again. And I think we've got 4 more of these to go. Alright. Alright, let's... I really wish there was a quicker way to do this. But I have to do it the slow way. I want to arrange my stuff just to make sure I don't accidentally sell any of those runes. We're getting an okay amount of crystal, I guess. We'll be able to purchase a couple stash slots if we wanted. Alright. Let's drop this stuff here and the runes there. And for new runes, you can tell because they didn't stack, they took up 4 new spots. So that's good. We are still making good progress on our goal to find all those runes. Now we just need to find the rest of them. Let's run and excuse me, and do another anomaly. Let's take a look at what sort of enemies we have here. Beasts, demons, no fey enemies, so we're not going to worry too much about running in and changing out our beast. Let's try... Oh, and we have sandworms, which is fantastic, because we do need those materials. They are pretty rare. Alright, let's run through this area, getting to 100%, and we might even run around looking for extra sandworms, like this fellow here. Any sandworms down here? No, not really. Okay. So, let's go towards the exit. We're already about 60% of the way. Okay, let's keep going. Thought I saw sandworms. Yeah. They are tricky enemies because they will tunnel underground and briefly become invisible. And I'm sure there are times where I thought I've killed them, but it was actually just underground and I left it alive. Which is probably another reason why it feels like their materials are hard to grind up. Excuse me, hard to grind up. Because if you're not actually killing them, you're not actually getting the materials. What sort of enemies do we have here? No Fey enemies, I don't think. No sandworms either, which is sad. But that's okay. Alright, let's make this quick. We're past 50%. Past 60%. Getting there. These crowds of enemies are helping us get that percentage up pretty quickly, although having said that, we're at the exit now and still not at 100%, so not as quick as I would have liked. These enemies should send us over. Yes, they did. Alright, now let's go. This area is a bit better lit, and in fact you can see there are sandworms to fight. Can't see anything that's going on. What with all those enemy attack animations going off all at once. Alright, let's try and get a handle. We're already at 100%. This is a very small area, very densely packed with enemies. And got through that very quickly. Alright, let's take down this boss. Alright, let's go back and do the usual. Alright. Don't really want to keep any of this. Oh, we did pick up one extra crafting material that I need to throw into the stash. Which one was it? Yeah, it was here. Oh, okay. We'll drop that in there. And our beast is the one who has our runes plus an extra legendary for us to sell. Alright. Let's drop the runes. And once again, 2 new ones. One thing I want to check. We are almost done with Warden runes. Just 1 to go. And 6 more regular runes. So we are going to have to run 4 more? Probably? Alright. Trying to see what sort of enemies we're fighting. I don't think there are any Fey enemies here. So I'm not going to worry too much. Ooh, slow down on the screen just because of how much is going on. Yeah, this is going to be... This is always going to be tough on the old frame rate. Just because of just because of how much stuff there is on the screen at once. And let's run straight through. Not gonna linger in a level if there's nothing extra for us to find. No special enemies, no special environments either. We'll hit this special shrine, which gave us 2 bonuses that we didn't really need. But sometimes they can give items, sometimes they can give crystals. So I figured I should hit it. Alright. Once again, we're at the exit, but not quite at the required progress level for the anomaly, so let's get that. And now let's go to the exit. Level 3. What sort of enemies? Any Fey enemies? Doesn't look like it. Alright. In that case, let us dispatch everybody with extreme prejudice and try and get the boss door open as quickly as we can, already at 40%. Just shooting blindly at this point and assuming that it's going to hit something just because of how densely packed with enemies this place is, and we are surely going to hit 100, yes. Alright, what do you have for me? Two regular runes, that's what it looked like. That's what it looked like. So let's do this. Let us do that. Alright. Let's do this. And send that stuff over. Do this. And throw these 2 runes in as well. Once again, confirming that these are 2 new runes. And we'll arrange, we'll sort everything, and now we will jump in. I think we've got 3 more to do. Right, what sort of enemies? Beasts. Undead. I don't think I see any Fey enemies, so we're just gonna blitz through these guys as quickly as we can. Alright. Nice, small, dense area. I'll pop back here just to make sure we're at 100, and now we'll go. I guess we could have gone straight, but I wasn't 100% sure that there would be enemies there. Demons, sandworms is what I like to see. Alright, hopefully we find a few more of those. Alright. Snow tunnelers, not sandworms, but they do drop the same materials. Which is all that matters to me. More of them there. Alright, what sort of enemies await us here? Humanoid, undead, and it seems nothing interesting. Okay, so let's just be rapid. Don't want to dilly-dally too long. Oh no, we do have Fey enemies. Excuse me, didn't see, I don't think there were any of them close to the entrance, but Turns out there were a few. Oh, and we're getting really close to our sandworm goal, and less than 500 clear ice to go. So making good progress on that as well. But for now, let us try and get some of those Fey materials. Alright. Nice groups of enemies. Nice groups. Hopefully we find a few more. We're already at the exit. Come on. Come on. Alright, we're at 100, but I will quickly duck here. See if maybe we find some other groups of those Fey enemies, and yes. Were able to find one group of them, so it was worthwhile to take that little detour. And now, let us go kill the boss. Kisles has been dispatched, and let us go do our usual thing, selling our stuff. And retrieving our runes from our beast. Our beast is going to be the one who will get the runes almost every time, because excuse me, because our inventory will fill up, and the reward, the rune reward, only comes at the very end. So almost always it'll be in the beast's inventory, unless there's an anomaly that is just incredibly short. Then maybe we'll have those in our inventory. Alright. Drop those in. Hang on, let's drop those in and do some of this. Now let's take a look. I'm a little bit concerned, because there's one Warden rune that seemingly has not dropped. Hang on, let's take another look. So all of them have the same source, reward chests, and by that I assume they mean the reward chest from the end of that anomaly, but I don't know. We'll have to see about that. I hope there wasn't a glitch where it dropped, or not a glitch, but I hope there wasn't a situation where it dropped and then I just didn't pick it up. 'Cause if that was the case, that would be most unfortunate. Oh, one thing I'm gonna do.
Easy.
Oh, slow down for some reason. What I've got to do is I've got to switch out this beast. Getting really close for the ice beast, just in case we run into some more sandworms. Alright, let's continue. Alright. None of these enemies are interesting to us. We're just gonna power on through to the exit. Alright. Let us run right through. What sort of enemies are you? Undead. Don't care. Demons don't care. Beasts don't care. Alright. Let's carry on. Alright. Alright. Yeah, I'm getting a bit quiet just because I'm still concerned about why we haven't gotten that one Warden rune yet. And to be honest, I'm a bit worried that I might have messed something up. You know what? We'll figure it out. You know, don't have to jump to to conclusions just yet. Oh, I suppose I should pause to see what sort of enemies we're fighting, but I don't see Fey enemies, so we're not going to worry too much about that. We'll pick up any true legendaries. There was a true legendary that dropped, which is nice for us. This is a bigger area, so progress is going to be a bit slower. And we may even have to go to like some extra areas, such as these, to make sure that we can hit 100% by the time we get to the exit. Come on. Come on. Okay, okay. Now we're past 50%. Yeah, this is a very big area. Okay, let us now start making our way back. Hopefully we're able to find enough kills along the way. We might not be able to, now that I'm thinking about it, unless this area is very dense. We're into the 70s now. About to hit 80. I think we're gonna have to like go back and kill more enemies, unless the map extends like really far behind the exit. It doesn't look like it does. Doesn't look like. Yeah, this is most unfortunate. We're gonna have to run back and find enemies to kill, like in the far early parts of the level, which is awful. It's gonna waste a lot of time, but that's okay. Things like these happen with randomly or procedurally generated maps. Sometimes you get the ones that are a bit more of a slog to get through. And where are these enemies? Oh my god, come on. Guys, just come on. Just come on. Okay, surely. Okay, 100%, let's go. Let's go, let's not even worry about anything. Let's just run straight. Oh, and there's a true legendary that's just lying on the ground. I'll pick it up. And now let's run to the boss. And it's Kisles again. We've seen him before in this session. And yeah, we got 2 general runes, 2 regular runes. So that is what I expected, to be honest, based on the patterns we were seeing. Boom Ring is one that I haven't seen in a while, but I'm pretty sure that we already have it. Yep, right there. So we are gonna sell this. And our beast, what do you have? Is that Warwick's crown? Finally we got Warwick's crown. So we'll just quickly put that here. No, we already found works. So what are we looking for? The vestige of lost souls. Right, okay. The vestige of lost... So I should cross Works Crown off my list then. Okay. Okay. I guess I just forgot to do that the last time. We will drop off these 2 runes though. And confirming that they are 2 new ones. Now let's go and sell all of this stuff. And sure, I'll arrange my stuff. And let's look at the codex to confirm that we've gotten all of these runes. We just are missing 1 Warden rune. So I'm gonna do 1 more run. And I'm gonna see which runes we get. And I really hope it's gonna be that one of them is gonna be the rune we're looking for. And haven't seen this environment in a while. Okay. I'm not even paying attention to the enemies. I should be, but I don't think I saw any Fey enemies. So I'm not gonna worry too much about that. These levels are annoying because there are specific points, like natural bridges between the land masses where you can cross from one to the other, but it's not always easy to see. Like, you can only cross at certain points. Sometimes it's hard to see both on the regular map and the mini-map. Right, I'm just killing these enemies just to make sure we don't have another situation where I get to the end of the level and then realize I'm not at 100%. So surely we've killed it enough that the rest of them can come. Some kills along the way, and yeah, 100, let's go. 100, let's go. Alright, what sort of enemies are here? No Fey enemies. Treants, but we're done collecting Treant materials. Alright. Let us go around this way. Alright. This is a bigger map, just because of how slow the percentage is going up. Alright. We're making good progress now, though. Especially standing in that central area with the kind of skull-shaped thing on the minimap, and just shooting in all directions and then hitting the large clouds of enemies on all 4, like across all 4 of those bridges. That got us some good progress. Alright, we are at 100. So let us go. Hopefully this is a smaller area. And looks like it is. Looks like it's one of those where you just go in a circle. Once again, I'm not paying attention. Excuse me. Not paying attention to the enemies, but wasn't really. I don't think there were any Fey enemies there, so it wasn't really too much of an issue. Alright, let's just deal with Eruptus. So 2 Warden runes dropped. 2 of the same rune. That's weird. Alright. We'll see if that rune was the one we needed. That is weird that two of the same rune dropped. Okay. Do not need Balgar's binding. So we're just gonna sell that. Make sure we don't accidentally sell these runes. Yep. Throw these in. And hey! It was the rune we needed. It just gave us two of them. Let's confirm it. Would you look at that? We successfully completed. I was getting really worried that there was just one missing, but the game did indeed, on our last anomaly, on our final one for the session, give us the one rune that we needed. It was one of these, yeah, this one. Barraging, whatever that word is. It gave us the rune, and that is all that matters. Now, what else are we gonna do? We've got some crystal to spend. I guess we can start buying some rows in the stash, making some progress on a new tab. We'll be able to get 4. And next session, we'll probably be able to finish out that row. Alright, so that was a pretty productive session. We actually completed the goal, and that's one of the completionist goals that I had, which is filling out the codex. So we've done everything we can for runes with this character. For the other runes, we are going to have to start other playthroughs with other characters, which I will do eventually. Now, the next things that I want to do with this character is maybe I want to fill out the entire stash, maybe? But one thing I definitely do want to do is I want to upgrade our beasts. So I think what we'll do is we will run from now until the end of this playthrough. We will be running regular endless anomalies. Endless dungeon anomalies, that is. And we'll be spending the crystal on upgrading our stash, and we'll be hoping to find materials to upgrade our beasts. I think we'll keep on doing those until either the stash is upgraded or the beasts are done. And yeah, that sounds like a plan to me. So alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Consider leaving a like if you did, and consider subscribing if you want to see some more. But I am gonna call this video to a close, and I hope to see you in the next one. So until then, take care.